Hi guys, it's Barber Town and welcome back for another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. So, for today's video, I wanted to go through some difficult content I haven't actually beaten in a while. And that is the God of Destruction event, or Gods of Destruction Assemble. What I want to do for this series is I wanted to go through the difficult content that is the God of Destruction event. I'll go from 1st through to, I think it's 13, is there? 12. So we'll go through all 12 stages, probably not in this video, and we'll see how we do. There's been a few new units that have come out, obviously, since the event was released. It was really hard back then. I reckon it's still going to be really hard now. But yeah, we'll go through, we'll see if the team build that I've used previously is still effective, or maybe I can switch it up with some newer units. And yeah, so the focus on this video is going to be on, I'm probably going to pronounce this awfully, Iwne or Iwan, no idea how to pronounce it. Let's jump in. Let's see what team I used. I'm assuming that I would have used some sort of Reps of Universe 7. No. So let's have a look through. So it looks like I would have completed this before the banners came out previously. If you look here, we've got Tech Khalifa on the team. For anyone that doesn't know about her, she's a must-run in on most of these stages. So she's not going to be a damage dealer for you. She's probably not even going to fit on the team that you're running. But it's the last bit of her passive. Evades enemies' attack, including super attack, when there is a Universe Survival Saga or Pure Saiyans category enemy. And that's what all of the enemies in this event are. They are all Universe Survival Saga, so that means this Khalifa gets guaranteed 100% dodge. So she's pretty OP, you can chuck her in slot 1, she's not getting touched. Let's go see how I change this up, to be fair. I probably wouldn't change it too much. I'll leave Khalifa in there. I wouldn't mind trying to get the Freezer on here to see how he does. But it might be a struggle. Is there just like an all-round AGL type lead that's reasonable? Probably not. But you can see how the new Gohan does on it, though. So Kamehameha or Super AGL. So you're probably going to be one of the better leads, to be fair, the Gohan. I could maybe bring Super Saiyan 4 Goku as a Goku family lead. But I think he would take a lot of damage from normals. We'll try it. We have up to 3 attempts per day. So if we try that, because I do want to try and see some of the new units and see how they handle it. We'll bring Kale and Khalifa just because they are OP. And we will bring UI Goku for the dodges. Now, I think the weak link is going to be probably the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We'll see how it holds up. I say, if there are any problems, I've got no problem just jumping back in. We've got the Android 8 item there. Probably take that out. Go for a Princess Snake. It's a little bit less healing, but I think damage-wise, like damage reduction, is so much better than raising defense by a percentage. In terms of a support memory, yeah, I think we'll go for the healing again. We'll go for the Android 17 and 18 one. So this is the team we'll try it with. For a rundown on what this boss is going to be able to do. So for... it's going to annoy me that I can't say his name. For Iwne, I'm just going to call him Iwne from now on. So for Iwne, he can't be stunned, sealed, or have his attack or defense lowered. And he has a chance to dodge. So it's not the worst in the world. So this is definitely one of the easier bosses. But yeah, let's jump in and see how we find it. So we got Caulifla, slot 7. That's going to be useful. So honestly, it's been so long since I've gone through this event. This one in particular came out beginning of July, so 3 months ago on Global. I haven't gone through it since. So I'm probably going to mess up initially. Let's put the Gohan slot 1. Let's just make sure everyone's supering. We keep the Super Saiyan 4 Goku floated off. Yeah, so still, it's a lot of damage, isn't it? This content was so hard when it came out a couple of months ago, and it's still going to be rock solid, I reckon. Like, I'd be surprised if I make it through all the stages first time round. I might not even make it out of the 3 attempts, some of them. Okay. How much is this going to do? 200k? But we've taken a lot of damage from normals already. Look how much damage we've taken already. It's crazy. So we might be alright this turn, I reckon. So UI Goku's just going to dodge everything, we hope. Kale and Caulifla, they get so much stuff happening. So if we go and have a look at them. So we're not fussed about their leader skill, but their super attacks, they raise defense or stack defense on 12 key, and they stack defense on 18 key. So this unit is always getting more defensive as the event goes on. Their passive, attack and defense plus 66, and launches an additional attack. Key plus 1 up to 6, and chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack, plus 6% up to 66% with each attack performed. So essentially, they're getting key and they're increasing their dodge chance with each attack, and they're doing a minimum of 2 attacks just from what we've read so far. Attack plus 10% per Universe 6, Join Forces or Pure Saiyans category ally on the team, to which we've got a fair few. Launches an additional super attack when there is a Universe Survival Saga or Pure Saiyans category enemy. And as we've said before when we were going through Caulifla, every enemy in this event, full stop, is Universe Survival Saga. So we've got a minimum of 3 attacks coming from this Kale and Caulifla, and a minimum of 2 of them are super attacks. They're both just crazy. So I'm thinking I should be alright here. This is probably quite a good event to try and see some of the revive mechanics. If we get a chance to see it with firstly the UI Goku, and then units like Roshi and things like that. So this should be a crit then. So again, with this UI Goku, he's got a 50% chance to crit when he supers. So if the first super isn't a crit, the second one is guaranteed to be. And he's triple supered. So this is guaranteed to be a crit as well. The dodges just feel like so good. Now let's see how many super attacks Kale and Caulifla do. So this is 1, and it's a 30% defense raise, so that they'll be up to maybe 120 defense. Second super. And by the way, they're building up key and dodge chance, so this would be 18% dodge chance they now have. Still taking 25k, that's a lot of damage. If we get supered, we could be in trouble. But especially where it's Super Saiyan 4 Goku left here, he's got a medium chance, I think. I think it's medium chance to dodge super attacks and counter. Yeah, so I've worked that out pretty well. We have Tech Caulifla on rotation now. I'm hesitant to keep her on rotation though, because I like having the Gohans. They're both on kind of 146k defense. I believe Gohan's active skill will make us guard. Yeah, so recovers 30% HP, guards all attacks, and raises allies' defense by 20% for 2 turns. So we're definitely going to pop that. Oh, I just love active skill art. Okay. What are we looking like defense-wise now? So I'm happy with the Gohans. We'll take damage from super attacks, but other than that, I think we're okay. We'll get a bit of healing now from getting the AJL orbs. So we're on 230k defense. Kid Gohan is guarding. AGL Gohan's going to have a super attack before he gets attacked. So even if he gets tagged with a super, we'll have type advantage. So I don't think we're taking more than 200k. And Tech Khalifa is going to dodge everything. So I'm happy with that. This run's actually going quite well so far. I haven't had to use my item. For those of you just joining, the item that I've brought is a Princess Snake. So it's a 1 turn, 50, I think it's 50 or 55% heal and 30% damage reduction. So ideally, I want to save it for when I'm about to die. Double digits, that's what we like to see. So yeah, I'm quite happy this turn. And then here are Khalifa's guaranteed dodges. So then even on this turn, I'm quite confident that we should be okay. Kale and Khalifa are sitting at 175k defense. UI Goku's got massive chances to dodge. Let's use the active skill. Come here. Yeah! Alright, so we're nearing halfway through the event. We've still got all our items, so looking really good. We've still got the revive mechanic, which hasn't quite been triggered yet. We're sitting at quite low health, but with this rotation, I'm quite happy that if we get supered, we've got either a good chance to dodge it or a good chance to just take it on the chin. Let's do this. And that's the 12 key with Super Saiyan 4 Goku. It's really important to be supering with Goku, because his defense isn't great, but he greatly raises attack and defense on super. So it's a must that you super with him. We got a nice dodge there of a super attack with UI Goku. Again, he's really key to this team. Although, if you saw from the beginning of the video, when I first completed this stage, I didn't actually have UI Goku at the time. It was before the banners came out for the anniversary. So it is possible without UI if you haven't managed to pull him yet. Let's let Kale and Khalifa take over the show. So, over halfway now. And there's another super. I just love, literally, these guys, you don't even need to get them 12 to 12 key, because they're doing so many attacks, so many additional supers. They just look after themselves. They should be fully built up now, so they should have their max dodge chance and their max key. So now it's just literally a case of them building up their defense through supers. We can get another Super Saiyan 4 Goku active skill. It's just all chip damage at this point. Yeah, so the Super Saiyan 4 art doesn't look too good now. You can really tell the difference between attacks that have been taken from the manga or the anime and the attacks that haven't been. Because the attacks that they've literally copied from the anime just look so clean. But the ones that they've made up, like the old school attacks before AGL Metal Cooler came out and the art kind of updated, they just really don't look that good. So if we set our rotation up like this, we're looking pretty good defensively, to be honest. I'm not worried about the no item, though. At this point, I just want to show that the teams can make it. So if we pop the Princess Snake here, which takes us near to full health. We'll do this. We'll do this. And then we can get a super attack with Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I'll save those AGL orbs, because I ideally want Kale and Caulifla to pick them up and get a lot of healing for us next turn if we need it. As I say, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, it's just enough that he super attacks. So I'm happy with how I've set it up here. $3 mil attack stat from Gohan, I'll take that. You wouldn't think this Gohan's been out nearly 3 years now. It's nearly 3 years, isn't it? No, 2 years. So last year it was Vegito and Boo. The year before it was Gohan and Cell. So yeah, he's been out just over 2 years. And he's still really usable. I use him all the time. Even if I do never see him transform. So again, not much damage there from Super Saiyan 4 Goku. But he's just there to greatly raise his attack and defense. So he's had 2 greatly raised defenses there. He's not taking much damage from normals. We'll take that. Okay, so looking at this rotation here, especially where we've got the Caulifla on rotation, that she's going to link really well with the Kale and Caulifla unit. They're sitting at 200k defense. We'll also pop UI's active skill. Again, unreal art here. But anyone who tries to hurt my friends. This is just so iconic, the face when he punches here. Look at that. Look how well drawn that is. Okay, right, let's go back to work. So we're pretty much full HP, so I don't have to worry too much about damage. Let's say UI Goku's going to dodge 70% of the time. Kale and Caulifla, they'll look after themselves. 200k defense. They'll have their turn before they get attacked as well. So they're going to do a minimum of 2 other supers. So they'll be sitting on 300k plus defense. Plus they've got a fair chance to dodge as well. And Caulifla, again, we don't have to worry about her. She's just going to dodge everything. So this turn, really happy. Don't need to worry about anything too much. $3.1 mil there from Goku. This Goku's deceptive. The numbers that he puts up don't look high, but it's when he's critting. It's when it's kind of unseen damage. Because that 3.1 had a 50% chance to crit. So although you'd only seen 3.1, it's really doing like 4.5, nearly 5 million attack. So yeah, looking really good. I reckon this will be done next turn. Probably could have done it no item, I reckon. I don't think we needed to use the Princess Snake that we used. But better safe than sorry, to be honest. The hard thing about these God events is just getting yourself established, getting your rotations in, without getting absolutely blasted away. Once you're in there, once you're settled, it becomes a lot easier. That's why units late or stages and bosses later on in this event, where they lock your rotations and things like that, it makes it so much harder. So odds are Gohan's going to get supered, but he's on 280k defense. He's not going to take much. Yeah, let's get Gohan a super, and thankfully we can just about get the Super Saiyan 4 Goku a super as well. So I'm happy if I get super attacked in any of these slots. I'm happy that I won't be dying. Hopefully we can kill him before it gets to Super Saiyan 4 Goku. How much is this doing? So we still took 130k attack damage there. Gohan would have been sitting on over 300k defense. So that just goes to show how hard these enemies are hitting. Maybe not dead this turn. Depends if Goku additionals or crits. No additional. No, that's fine. In the end, it means we can finish it off with a UI Goku, unless we get dodged. And this should be it. Again, this was only stage 1 of the God of Destruction event. We will go on to stage 2 in future videos, but for this video it was just to test out how strong this stage 1 is and try and test out some of the new units. I'm really happy to see how well the Kid Gohan's held up. And we get the crit to finish it, and we get that glorious KO screen. Really happy with that.